Hello everybody, NTT Data has announced that they are going to recruit 6,000 plus employees in India in 2024. While majority of the IT services companies are laying off employees or they are not getting into the recruitment markets right now, how come NTT Data is hiring so many people? That was the question I had. So I went into their financials, started understanding what is happening within the company. And the first thing that I noticed was their sales actually have increased quite tremendously, close to 50% in the last quarterly results that they have announced. However, the reason for that is a quick look at this chart will tell you that it is because of one of the integrations or the mergers of two business units is leading to this increase in sales. So this is an artificial increase. This is not a real increase in business per se. Two business units coming together under a different name. A little background about it, NTT Data is actually owned or partially owned by NTT Group. Now, a further little more deep dive into the financial statements also revealed that their North American business in the last quarter did not actually do very well. So still the question remains unanswered. Why are they then going and recruiting a lot more people? The answer lies in how the entire employee base of NTT Data is distributed across different companies. NTT Data right now has close to 2 lakh plus employees. Now, majority of these employees are based in Japan, and Japan is considered to be a high cost country. And what does high cost country mean? If in India the billing rates for software developers is, let's say, $100 per hour, in a high cost country like Japan, the billing rates would be close to $200-300 per hour. So this NTT Data, which is like an IT services company, very similar to TCS, Wipro, Infosys, if they have to go ahead and compete with other IT services companies, they need to make sure that their costs are low. And how can they make sure their costs are low? By having more employees in countries like India, where the employee talent, you can get good talent for a much lower price compared to a country like Japan. And that is the reason why they are expanding in India. And they already have, by the way, 40,000 employees in India, and now they are just increasing their base by another 6,000, that is 15% of the current employee base. I would not be surprised if in the next 2 to 3 years they'll continue to increase on their India operation or the talent pool. So it might be a good idea to keep tabs on what are the roles that are opening in NTT Data in India specifically. Now, how can you do that? Very quickly, jump into Naukri, search for NTT Data, whatever are the job roles that are available, and you get to one job description or the second job description and just click on it and make sure that you are setting it as a job alert. Once you set it up as a job alert, you click on it, another screen pops up which says what are the keywords through which you want to set that job alert. And in the keywords box, mention NTT Data. And whenever NTT Data is coming up with new jobs, new roles, you will know through your inbox itself. That's a pretty good way for you to keep tabs on what are the new jobs in the market. The other way, please do follow the channel and I will keep you informed on what are the job roles that are coming into the market and also what are the ratings, reviews for these companies. So now let's look at if NTT Data is a good company versus not. And I'm basing it off the publicly available information. The first point is, while majority of the IT services companies are saying that, hey, you should come back to office, no more work from home, NTT Data is one of the very few companies which is promoting hybrid work culture. And also in a few other countries, they are promoting 4-day work weeks. So it's a rather good setup. And for a lot of us, that's a priority right now. We know we can be productive working from home. So why not? If there are only 10% of the companies which are offering work from home, we will pick that up. The second reason is it did get one of the best employer awards. You might say, I don't believe in the survey. Fair enough. But in the same survey, there are another 100 plus companies which are evaluated for if they are being good for their employees versus not. And NTT Data is coming out as one of the best employers. You might ask me again, hey, what is the reason? Why should I even know if the company is good versus bad? It is important for you to know this because in your entire career, you might want to switch probably 10 different companies at best, right? You can't switch more, and even 10 is a much higher number. And if you continue to switch because of toxic work culture, or if you do not have that kind of information about the company, a few times later the recruiters will start questioning you, hey, why did you change companies so many times? So understanding about the company beforehand will help you save from all those kind of troubles. So please keep a tab on, is the company culture itself good versus bad? Now, what are the roles which they are bringing into the market? The first one obviously is generative AI, but it doesn't end there. They are also highlighting that they would need people with cybersecurity and privacy backgrounds, automation and data analytics, UI, UX, and other web development kind of roles. Very clearly, they are not just building one capability, they are expanding across the entire IT services kind of roles. That again validates our hypothesis that they are into the market for the long-term expansion. Please don't say that, hey, I'll just go ahead, do one Coursera course and immediately apply for the cybersecurity roles. It doesn't work like that. You have to have some kind of practical projects and try to get on those projects, or work with a few individuals, startups, weekend assignments, pick up some weekend projects, and that is how you can build your portfolio, and that is how you can crack these jobs. Especially NTT Data has very clearly mentioned that we do not mind if the talent is coming from tier 2, tier 3 colleges or tier 2, tier 3 towns and villages. We care about if the individual is talented and capable and having the right skill set versus not. I hope this video is helpful. Please do let me know if you want me to dig deeper into organizations, their work cultures, and how they are with their employees going forward. And I'll continue to do these kind of videos. See you once again, guys. Bye bye.